all goofy. Well, what's going on, everybody? It is Monday night. It is break night. It is October 20th, 2025. We have two breaks on tap tonight if I ever get this camera. Just all sorts of goof. It actually looks like it's zoomed out, which is weird, but it still looks like it's crooked as hell. Trying to level it in my head here. It's like no matter what I do, it always looks goofy. All right. So a little bit of admin stuff to take care of right now. So the mini kind of fell short on spots. So I had somebody buy actually two of the teams outright, which actually helped fill the mini. So the Orioles and the Saints have been pulled from the mini. In addition to that, we are pulling the Commanders as well. So that's going to leave the Giants, the Cubs, the Guardians, the Tigers, the Rams, and the Marlins. What that does is that allows me to remove 6 spots from the mini, and that basically fills the mini. So I've reordered the mini based on where everybody kind of fall from that. The ratios of spots did not change. You actually still ended up getting a 50-50 mini for this one. So that all actually worked out really well. So thanks for everybody for getting in that mini. Had to do some finagling in order to kind of get this all to play out nicely. So you all are having an equal spot in this. We are going to do let's see. I'm trying to figure out what to do. We're going to do a troll race. All right. So I'm going to tag folks in the mini. What lies behind those sunglasses of Becky Lynch will reveal a lot as the Women's Intercontinental Championship is on the line. Let's get back to the conversation. That's not what I wanted. I got to turn that down a little bit. So I'll put up the boxes here in just a minute. There are some very large boxes here. We do have everything in place otherwise. So I'm going to put a poll up too, by the way, about the WWE break. I have an idea. What's up, Tony? So I'm going to, so the reason you have no share on the right is because we're going to share the troll race. Oh, wrong thing I shared. So let's place the right thing. Troll race. There we go. All right, so we're going to go ahead and put these minis in the name. And Commanders were pulled. All right. So all payments for the mini are in. Mini is full. O Saints and Commanders were pulled. Actually, check that. I'm actually going to leave the Commanders in. We're going to go ahead and pull the Cubs out. So that's ended up being the same price value. So I'm going to leave Commanders in. So we have 2 football teams in. So I'm going to pull the Cubs and we're going to switch them for the Commanders. All right. So Giants will be the top spot. Commanders will be the second spot. Guardians 3rd. Tigers 4th. Rams 5th. And Marlins will be the 6th. All right. Yeah, I think I'm happy with that. Go ahead and put these names in the troll race. All right, so there's all your names for everybody that's in it. Let me go ahead and we're going to put 30 seconds on the clock. We're going to set the troll race here. My son would be very happy about running this race. What's up, Phil? Hey, Phil, did you see I was still waiting, missing your payment? Did you send that in? Never mind. Never mind. You had break credit. I wasn't waiting for you anymore. I got lost in my own brain. You had break credit. I had you checked off. You were good. You had put the note. It was somebody else that I was waiting on, so you're good. Nah. My brain's a bit of a mess today. Lots of background stuff going on, so ignore that. All right. So I'm going to tag really quickly all the mini folks. All right. So no. All right. I wanted to tag the mini folks for this one. All right. So mini running. We had Nick Bradley. All right. So we had Nick, Ricky, Andrew, Lori, Dennis. Who else did I have on that mini? Sam. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Perfect. Okay. All right. There's my 12 people for the mini. So the mini is running now. All right. Good luck to all my miniers. We are doing the serial number giveaway. So get your serial numbers in on the comment section. And here we go for your troll race. Top 6 are your winners. 3, 2, 1, and go. Volume down a little bit here. Got Nick taking the early lead here. Oh, everyone's kind of shuffling back here. Alrighty, we're coming down to the last stretch. We got 7 seconds left in our mini here. Who's going to end up taking it? Ooh, strong surge from Andrew. And your winner, Andrew. Congrats, Andrew. Your top 6 are going to be Andrew, Sam, Andrew, Nick, Lori, and Lori. Congrats to my winners. I apologize to those who didn't get in. Put that in your comment section on the right. I'm going to post that in the break. And we're going to go ahead and get that updated. Go ahead and build roll race. All right. All right, you're back with me. All right, I'm going to get the screen up to your right here. That's what I want. No. Stop it. All right. All right. And I'm going to put that like that. I'm going to flip the screens around here. Superfractor bounty, $770 tonight. Yes. Sorry, I didn't send you the tracking notice. Let me send that to you right now. I did send them out last week. I got them out the next day. Like I said, I just lost track of getting you the tracking number. So my apologies on that one. Tony, I can tell you that it says delivered. It says it was delivered to your house today. Today? Delivered at your mailbox today. Does that sound right to you? You still have to check your mail. Tracking shows it was delivered at 6:50 p.m. on today. And I just sent you the tracking number on it. All right. Let me give you the winners for the mini on what you won. And I'm going to give you guys what you can see here. So I might flip-flop this. I was going to start with football, but I might start with Bowman, actually. Because that one is completely full. So this is what your mini winners won here. So Andrew got the Giants, Sam got the Commanders, Andrew got the Guardians, Nick got the Tigers, Lori got the Rams and the Marlins. I thought about doing a flash break tonight, but I don't know if we're going to have enough viewers on tonight because we started so late. I have been in the rain all day. Ugh. What's up, David? You didn't miss anything? I thought about doing a flash break tonight. I do have a leaf box I brought home. It would be same format as last time. It was oh god. It would have been the same format as last time. The 6 spots, $25 a spot, guarantees you a hit. Debating whether or not we want to do that. If folks say they're interested, we can do it. Otherwise, I know one person bought 2 boxes out of the shop, so I don't know if the booklet ran off with that guy or not, but I did grab that one. All right, I'm just updating the breaks. All right, so Sam got that from the mini. And Lori got the Rams. You guys want to do it? All right, we can do a flash break. All right, flash break is up. All right, if you guys want to do a flash break, we'll do a flash Leaf Trinity break. I said I would do them this week. Leaf Trinity guaranteed hit. Give you guys, you can pick a spot. Now, the flash break, the way we did it last time, is it doesn't matter really what spot you take. I will random that list afterwards, and I will random the list and random the hits. So I will post it right here. If you guys want to get in, just put a comment and send me the payment. All right. We're going to do Bowman first, actually. I'm going to flip it up. We need 30. Because that one is full. Get all those minis in there. Phil wants a spot. So Andrew wants 1 and 3. Phil wants a spot. Andrew H. Phil, do you want a random spot or do you want to pick one? Where are you, Bowman? First. Then right here. Here's the Bowman. Ah. Credit for you. You got it. Sorting 8 boxes of Trinity at the moment. Wow. Tony, you want a spot as well? Is that what you're saying? You wanted to take a spot in the Leaf Flash break as well? I think so. Phil says he'll take a spot. So we'll just put Phil, we'll put you right in number 2. All right. All right. Tigers Knicks. All right. Almost got everybody. Marlins are Lord. All right. Let's run for, I'll do the tags now. So we'll do Bowman first. Jack. Andrew Benjamin. Andrew Benjamin. Frankie, Matt, Sam. Frankie, Matt. Sam. Brad, Dennis, Tony. Liker, Mario, Lynn. All right, there's all the tags for Bowman. All right, we're going to do a go-kart race in honor of Aiden. Random spot for Tony. All right, random spot. We're going to go spot 5. All right, so we got 2 spots left in the Leaf Flash Break. All right, let's do a go-kart race in honor of Aiden to pick the A's. Top 6 will get the A's. And let's do this. If we happen to get a snack pack, so we're going to do this. If we happen to get a snack pack or a pearl pack, and there is an A's card in there, whoever finishes 7th, they will get the A's card in that. So that I had that question asked to me, and I said, well, I'll random it to everybody. Well, here's the random to everybody. So if you are in spot 7, you will get the you will get that snack pack for the A's. All right. Our racers are on the line. Let me make sure you guys can all see it. All right. The racers are on the line. We are ready to set for a go-kart race to determine who gets the A's in the Bowman break. Here we go. And 3, 2, 1. You're all right for the volume. Sam in the lead right now on car 14. It's like they're driving Talladega right now. About 29 wide right now. All right, here we come to the end of the go-kart race here. Who's going to come in the lead here? Who's going to take it? Lynn Riffle looks like she's going to surge into the front. Lynn Riffle, you're winner. Here's your top 7. Lynn, Matt, Sam, Ricky, Mario, and your 7th spot if we hit a snack pack or a pearl pack. Andrew Benjamin. Congrats. Kill that. And we're going to go ahead and get that updated in your side panel here. So I'm going to highlight that 7th spot as that is the snack pack pearl pack winner. Should that occur? Should one of these boxes reveal that? I highly doubt we would see 2. Let's see. Do I have that? Oh, there it goes. Hit the nitrous. Illegal nitrous in 3, 2, 1. Yeah, somebody put water in your tank there. All right. Let me see if we got this set right now. All right. And I'll slide this over 1. All right. That should look good for you guys. Nope. It's got to look good. Of course not. Just trying to get your chart. Normally I have this set really good, and tonight it doesn't want to play nice. Slashed your tires. I did no such thing. That should be close enough. Can I pull this over a little bit? There we go. That looks maybe a little bit better. All right. All right. So everyone's got their teams. We're going to go right down the order left to right. Lynn, Matt, Sam, Ricky, and Mario for the A's. Your Bowman break. I'm going to put a comment. Let me get your serial numbers written down here. Again, serial number break guess is live. So if you don't have a serial number in, please do so. Chad had 35. Mr. Trokey has 11. Tony, 58. See how many we got online. I got 9 online. So 9 people that got a chance at getting a random spot tonight. It was Kevin's spot. 70 for Kevin. Mario 37. Phil, did you want? There's only 6 spots in that Trinity one, so did you want? Were you saying number 8, or did you want number 6 instead of number 2? David going number 2, or David going number 1. Sorry. Dennis 15. TJ 22. All right, we're gonna do Bowman first, then we're gonna do football, and then we'll do our Flash Trinity break. So I'm gonna put that in the comment section. We do have a Flash Trinity break going on. It is a random hit. So Bowman up first. And then football to follow. Follow. Mini is done. Flash Trinity break. 25 a spot equals 1 guaranteed hit. Not at sign. There we go. All right. Updating your few spots left. All right. Just updated your banner at the bottom. All right. I think we are ready to go. All right. Kicking off. We are coming down to the wire with what I got left for Bowman Hobbies. I think I'm down to 2 Breakers Delight left. I'm just checking the inventory here. Sorry. 2 Breakers Delight left and 1 hobby left. Although I can pull a hobby from the shop. So it's probably what I'll end up doing is just pulling a hobby box from the shop and bringing it home for a break. So baseball stuff, there's not much actually left out there for baseball. I got some throwback stuff that I can do. I've got a 2024 Series 2 jumbo box that we can do a break with. So we'll kind of see. All right. So Lynn, and then the next 4 are Matt. So now I will tell you that Lynn and Sam right now have been in the prime spot for when it comes to the autos, because the autos have been lately showing as the first 2. No snack packs in there. All right. So this is Lynn first. I'm going to put the other one over here. Good luck, everybody. Hope you all having a good week. Good start to your week. Happy Monday. I've not been keeping up with the football games. I put a couple bets down, and then I've just forgot. I'm actually more excited that basketball is coming back this week. And Friday, we'll kick off our first look at Topps NBA coming back. Those breaks up. Corbin Burns, Kyle Tucker, Salvador Perez. Got a gold or green speckle. And for the Yankees, Purple Wave, that is a Jazz Chisholm, 291 of 299. Followed by our first autograph, 40 of 50. That is a Chris Rodriguez for the Tigers. If somebody confirm if that is the chase for the Tigers coming out of the mini. Somebody confirm if that's the guy you wanted in the Tigers. Kind of looks like the guy, but I don't know. Someone's going to have to let me know. That was 44 of 99. Put that one up there. For the Tigers, very nice. Very nice. I like the fasten. That's nice. Nice one there, Andrew. Tiger sat out there the entire time. What's that? How big is that card? To 50 too. On top of it. Now you all gonna make me wonder. I left all the big teams out there. Let's see. What's that card worth? Chris Rodriguez. Is he a junior? Huh. Chris Rodriguez, Tigers, auto 250. Oh, Chris without an H. CRIS. Ooh. Wow. Yeah, you guys are right. That is a big card. Damn, that is a huge card. Let's see. The gold refractor went for $1,800. Yeah. Damn. That is a huge card. That's a $1,500 card right there, according to this. There's that's the mini. That's exactly the same card we just pulled right there. Auction today at 450. Really? September 24th. Yeah. What auction was it on? It's still a big card either way. I mean, it's the gold. I mean, it's the gold diamonds, mini diamonds. Mini diamonds gold to 50. That's what I was thinking. Granted, that was September. I mean, either way, that's a big card, right? Gold Shimmer has got a best offer at $4.99. I know the True Golds always sell for more. Yeah, the Shimmers definitely look like they have the least value out of them all. $787 with 1 hour left. Okay. Either way, that's a huge card. And that was taken on a $15 mini spot. Connor Griffin, it came to the league. Jordan Sanchez, George Lombard, Wildriffy De La Cruz, and Ramir Meninda. Still, that's huge. Super big card. Nice way to kick off the breaks. That's the way we want to start. All right. Pack number 2 for Lynn with the A's. Chandler Smith, Noah Cameron, Yandy Diaz, and Yahiel Melendez for the Cubs. You know, I had a feeling the Cubs were going to hit in this break, which is why I pulled them out of the mini. But then Andrew said, "How much?" I said, 35. And he said, "Okay." Put him over a barrel. Marco Dings to 399, 8 of 399. $8 of 399. Roki Sasaki for the Dodgers. It came to the league. Warren Calcano for the Royals. Bryce Botcher, Robert Hipwell, and Alexander De La Cruz. Just realized I didn't put my table up next to me. Is that on eBay you're seeing that auction? Darn it. Either way, right? Still huge. I know the trues. Man, it would be something if we could pull one of those to 150 cards with the actual inscriptions, the My First Bowman inscriptions. Those would be nice. Need some penny sleeves. All right. All right, here we go. All right, Matt Delorso, you have the A's for these next 4 packs. I'm excited to open those mosaic boxes. It's nice to get some new football in the house. Got a lot of shiny things. Bryce Harper, Willie Adams, Mick Abel, red rookie, Mike Trout, meteoric rise, Jacob Christian, 103 of 499, Melted Mashers, Jacob Wilson, Jacob Christian, Junker Caracas, Bubba Chandler, and Marco Dinge. Mr. Tanner, how goes it? So there's one spot left in football. It is the Titans. It is $40. All the other spots have been taken or won in minis. Brian Tanner, 22. 22, popular number tonight. All right. Pack number 4. Trey Sweeney, an upside-down Boba Fett. That's like his old school picture. I think 206 is the base. Yeah, it's weird. That's just like the old school Boba Fett card. Cam Smith, rookie. Marcelo Mayer, red rookie for the Red Sox. Ethan Salas on the shimmer for the Padres. Bryce Eldridge, adios. Jose Anderson, Christopher Suero, Josar Gonzalez, and Jonah De Los Santos. I got some new serial number entries here. Andrew 13 and Ricky with 20. Just letting folks know who are jumping in, we are doing a Leaf Trinity flash break. Guaranteed hit, 1 in 6 spots. There are 2 base cards in there. We will random those to those in it, but there are 6 autographs or patch cards in there. One, you will get a minimum. You will get at least 1 auto or patch card out of it. There are 2 spots left. It is $25 if you want to jump in. We'll take one of the 2 spots. Leaf Trinity has been very good. Been very happy. So if you want to jump in, I got spot 4 and 5 available. Here we go. $28 for Greg. Logan Gilbert, Aaron Judge, Yordan Alvarez, red rookie Trey Sweeney, Mini Diamonds, Jack Caglione for the Royals, Max Volume, Quinn Matthews, Kevin Alcantara, Leo DeVries, Luke Dickerson, Noah Schultz, and Henry Torres. Greg, 28. All right. Last pack in box number 1. We're going to do box number 2. There's an L.A. De La Cruz right there. L.A. De La Cruz, Lawrence Butler, old fractor here. Yamamoto to 499. Very nice. Christopher Suero for the Mets. Tony Newell hitting again. 34 of 50 for the Mets. Very nice. First Bowman. Mookie Betts. Jose Castillo. Guarel Solano. Aiden Johnson. And Chris Rodriguez again. Very nice. All right. So, got box 2 coming up. Chad wants the last spot. Brian, all right. Brian, you get 4. Chad, you get 6. And we are close. Chad's already closed it. Andrew. Brian took 4 and Chad took 6. So we are full. Oh, man, you guys wanted to close that one quickly. Last spot's been taken already. Well, that just tells me I should go get another one for Friday. I cannot wait. Maker 44. Dennis, grab your serial number in here for our serial number guess. Sounds like I should just go pick up I almost brought 2 home, and then I was like, we sold 2 in the shop. I was like, I'll leave it here. A's going to Matt Delorso there for that one. And I said, I'll leave 2 here. Well, sounds like I'm going to go grab another one and bring it home for Friday's breaks. You all definitely have enjoyed it. I'm sure Nick probably has some more too. Yeah, Nicholas, you have the biggest Tigers hit of all. You have the Chase guide numbered to 50 on the gold diamonds. So you have the biggest hit right now so far, and we still have one more box to go. All right. Thank you, Chad. Nope. Nah. No good Tiger hits. All right. Put all those for Matt. You bought all of Nick's? Well, I guess he doesn't have any more then. Guess that answers my question. Andrew, you'll be excited. We're going to do a case break of Leaf Lumber. Full case break. We have a confirmed case of it. I may try to get more. We'll see. But we are going to do a full case of Leaf Lumber, and we will do a full case of Bronx Legacy Edition. I am very excited for Leaf Lumber. Leaf Lumber does not disappoint. Close it now. We'll just close the Leaf Lumber case break. He is the number 1 chase. That's somewhere between a $500+ card right there, Nick. All right. Top 2 for Sam. 2 times 2? Okay. Well, when I post it, Toronto beat the Mariners. Oof. What's up, Alan? Empty box. I saw you were at a concert. Wow. Toronto came back to that game and beat the Mariners. Wow. Oh, I know Run Good Life is going to have a rough night on Wednesday because he's a huge Mariners fan. All right. All right. Sam, you have the first two packs. And they were down hard, too, in that series. Well, if tradition holds true, these first two packs are going to have our autographs on them. Let me just go ahead. I needed to write down. I think that's Dennis. Yep, Dennis is 19. Have not had any serial number hits yet. All right. Here we go. Good luck. Kyle Tucker. Salvador Perez, Bryce Harper, Willie Adams, Michael Corrett for the Rays, first autograph. Max Clark came to the league, Brian Corstea, Jorgen Batista, Christopher Polanco, and Santiago Leon. All right. Next up, home run in the eighth. If you want to ask my opinion about the Giants game, I'll give you my opinion, and I really think the Giants need to fire their kicker and their defensive coordinator. That's my opinion about the Giants game yesterday. Logan Gilbert, Aaron Judge, Yordan Alvarez, second auto, Christopher Acosta for the Brewers. Some underwhelming autographs compared to that first box right there. Raimier Mendia, 125 at 299 for the Rays. Travis Bazzana came to the league. Juan Thomas, Hiverson Lopez, Johan De La Cruz, and Gilbert Davilio. There is no excuse for the Giants to give 33 points up in the fourth quarter. And as much as you want to blame the players, I blame bad play calling. Well, he should still be fired. You have one job: kick point after touchdown. If he makes one of those two misses, I mean, it's like you missed the one at the end, which is the single most important PAT, because even if they drive down the field in 37 seconds, you at least, the worst case scenario is you go to overtime. Like, the fact that you missed it after they made a miraculous comeback after giving up as much as the defense gave up in that game. 6 minutes to go, and they were up at 18 points and gave up that game. I mean, technically, it was terrible play calling on both sides. Yeah. Brian Burns, I heard, was absolutely livid. All right, Ricky, you have the A's in this one. Trey Sweeney, Bo Bichette, Cam Smith, Red Refractor, Bobby Witt Jr., Meteoric Rise. Cam Smith, that is a variation Cam Smith for the Astros. Very nice. Going to Matt. Nice Cam Smith variation. Rush the passer all game. And you give up an 18-yard run for a touchdown? Like, what in the holy... Why do you change the play? Like, I never understand that with teams. They completely change their plays at the end of the game. Next thing you know, the other team just starts scoring like crazy. Franklin Arias, Acosta, Shota Mori. That's going to Ricky. Jivan Morelio, and Nestor Miranda. It does make me feel like we've got some sort of big insert coming, right? We haven't really seen any sort of case breaks yet coming out of this, so. But I've seen two base inserts before. Maybe a superfractor. Maybe we can finally hit the $770 credit that somebody's due. All right. Jackson Merrill, Vlad Jr., Dylan Cruz, red refractor, Charlie Condon, max volume, purple, Drake Baldwin, rookie for the Braves, 114 to 299. Man, no real low numbers yet. Adele Amador, Mikel Corrette, Serrano, John Gill, Bo Davis. Yeah, we watched the first half. Oh, I would have been livid too if I was Brian Burns. Like, you drop back 8 and you can't stop a 29-yard pass. And I'll tell you, my opinion of Daboll kind of changed today because I watched his press conference from yesterday, and I'm sorry, he just stood there and just was like, he just looked like a broken person. There was no accountability, I'm sorry. You need to air out some dirty laundry there, some public dirty laundry there. You need to call out your team for not playing the way you should have. You gave up a 33-point game. Just say there's no excuse. Oh, yeah, well, that's what my dad said, even at halftime. He's like, you know the Giants aren't safe in this game. We've watched too many leads get blown as well. And, yeah, he said the same thing. He's like, we've seen way too many Giant leads, big leads get blown. God, what was it that one time they're at halftime by like 30 some odd points then? Oh, I don't have any fault. By the way, this is Mario with the A's. I don't have any fault for Jackson Dart throwing the interception. I don't have a fault for that. But I have fault for the play callers. Christian Campbell, Angel Martinez, Chase Meteroth, Elian De La Cruz, mini diamonds first for the Diamondbacks. Max Muncy, that one's going to Mario. 16. Did I have 16 tonight? Oh, 16 tonight of 399. Charlie Condon, adios. Roman Anthony, Nate George, Ethan Salas, and David Sadlin. But like, I have total fault for a kicker, fill in or not. You take every kicker that's in college right now, double that by all the college kids who play soccer who have no career in MLS or anything. Brandon Aubrey is probably one of the best kickers in the entire league. As much as it pains me to say that as a Giants fan and applauding a Cowboys player, but he is, and he's a soccer player. He had one job. You have one job. Your one job is to kick field goals and to kick PATs. And it's one thing you miss a field goal, you miss a 60-yard field goal or 50 field. You don't miss PATs. Like, I know the league made the PATs harder, but that second PAT wasn't even close. It didn't even have a prayer. All right, last pack. This is for Mario's A's. Everyone else is theirs. Cam Smith, Chandler Simpson, Noah Cameron, Yandy Diaz, Ching Sian Ko, Shimmer, Christian Campbell, no big insert. DJ Layton, Caden Powell, Tommy White, and Pedro Catu. Cooper Kupp through an INT? Well, he gets an excuse because he's not an actual he's not a quarterback. All right. So let's do a recap here. Haseong Ko or Chingxian. Wow, that second box was a very rough box. I agree. We had such a great first box, and that second box was just blisteringly bad. Ching Sen Ko, first Bowman, Elian De La Cruz, mini diamonds, Max Muncy, $3.99, Drake Baldwin, the $2.99, Jacob Christian to $4.99, Christopher Acosta for the Brewers base auto, Ramier Menenda to $2.99, Jack Caglione, mini diamonds. Yeah, so be aware for tomorrow's Bowman break because I seem to get the same teams being left up always. I'm probably going to shuffle some of the prices around tomorrow. So just be prepared to see some price changes on some teams. 499 Yamamoto, Mikhail Corrette for the Rays. At least it was a numbered card. It was a Jazz Chisholm numbered. There was some. I thought you had a base or two somewhere in there, Dennis. Corrette base auto. Yale Melendez base auto. Cam Smith on the rookie variation card from Bowman Chrome. Marco Dinge to 399 for the Brew Crew. Jazz Chisholm to 299. Christopher Suero for the Mets, 34 of 50, and Ethan Salas on the Shimmer. And the best card of that break was very clearly the Chris Rodriguez, 44 of 50. That was a very yin-yang break, it felt like. All right, we're going to do Bowman next. All right. Let me get the tags for football. Let's see. We got to run the random for football. Let's see. We're going to run a zombie race. I'll do a Halloween race, actually. Do a Halloween race for 10 spots for the Giants. And I will get the boxes up. I'm going to put this off to the side since we filled this already, so we'll run that at the end. All right. I ended up getting the Titans out of that one. All right. Unfortunately, I think you're right. I think my expectations are pretty low that they actually do make a change. I think we just take the good with the bad this year and just accept whatever it is. All right. So we're going to do football now. I'm going to switch your screens over. I just got my Halloween costume, Chad. I got the Michael Myers outfit. All right. Let me tag everyone for this one. My list here. So Sean, Brad, TJ, Ja, Frankie, Lynn, Spencer, Chad. David, John, Spencer. Larry, Ash, Jacoby. Joe. Matt, Phil, Sam. Marceau. All right. I got all those tags in. There's screen set. All right. Oh, good luck with the 5K this morning. All right. Here we go. We are running the mini top 10 are going to get the Giants. Spot 1 will get it in black. The next 8 will get it in the ornamental box, and the 10th spot will get the absolute box. So here we go. Good luck, everybody. 3, 2, 1, and go. Why am I a bouncing gremlin? Hey, I'm just like a little hoppity hop hop gremlin back here. All right. Brad and John, the spooky Knights kind of have your currently. We got the haunted pumpkin. Go Kobe, Koki Shuba. Oh, he's going to take the top spot here. Look at that. There you go. You have it. You're going to have Giants in the black. Let's see where everybody else fell out here on this one. Joe was first, Josh second, I was third, Sean fourth, Spencer fifth, Dennis sixth, Josh seventh, Ash eighth, Matt ninth, and Chad 10th. You're going to get the entire absolute box all to yourself. All right. Results. And we're going to put that here. I'll put that in my sheet. Why did it do that? All right. So there's our football break. There's the random results for that. All right. We got everybody tagged. We are good to go. You just do something real quick because I realized I goofed something. Undo, 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 undo. Forgot to do this. going to flip this back over. All right, I'm going to get the boxes and we're going to put them up. That looks wrong. There we go. All right. There's your list. All right. So let me get the box. So everybody can thank Chad for getting these boxes. He's the one that pointed them out to me. I didn't even know they were released. They are very hard to get. We sold 5 of them in the card shop already this week. They came in cases of 40. So I actually ended up buying 2 cases worth of it. So we have plenty of it to last us for a while. We're going to start with this monstrosity. Oh, yeah. Okay. So, yeah, this is a monstrosity and a half here. So, yes, we are hunting for a kaboom out of this. That's what we need. All right. So, everyone has their teams. We are hunting for a kaboom out of this. That's what we want to see. That's what we hope for. Let's see if we get lucky enough to end up with it. Just changing my audio on the side here. And following this, we'll do our leaf flash break. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to just get all the packs out of here. There are 3 cards per pack, 24 packs, countdown packs. If you've never seen one of these before, so these are essentially the advent calendars. They were only $50, so it's equivalent to me as a mega box. So that's why I kind of went and grabbed them, because I thought it was a good deal from that perspective. Here's Hulu. All right, so there is our fake ginormous kaboom of Josh Allen. I don't think anybody cares for that, especially after I just knifed the front of that thing. They were actually, I think they were like, pull that right off. I think they were like hollow last year. Like it looked like, okay. All right. So there we are. So we're just going to go ahead and pop all these out. 1, 2, let's just do this. There we go. 4, 5, 6. So yeah, this is what it looks like. 7. A lot of work. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. A lot of garbage. 14. I was so disappointed in the Topps versions of this last year. I swore I would never buy a top version of it again because it was so bad. It was awful. It was just like you got to the Christmas Eve and the pack was just so utterly disappointing. All right, as you can see, there's nothing left in there. All right. That's all the packs. We're going to just power it through all these packs. The one downside with the ornamental boxes, obviously, is they only come with, they only have 1 pack each. So the downside is, from what I heard, people who bought these ornamental boxes, when you found them at your Walmart, they were, oh, we got a relic card in there. That's cool. They had, people were finding them for like $12, $13 a box. I paid $25 a box. But the one thing I wanted to do is I wanted to make sure I had a sealed case. I didn't want to take the chance that somebody had a sealed case, picked through it, found some weight criteria, because they do have case hit chances. So I did not want to be at the mercy of that. Well, I think you got 2 giant cards so far there, Chad. I am trying to be careful and not. These packs are like extra stiff. I can't remember what the back of the box said. So it says you can hit number to 100 cards out of this. You can hit signature rookies red squares numbered to 100. So I don't remember. I mean, obviously, we really want is the Kaboom. But I have heard plenty of people, they said they've hit Kabooms out of this. So whether or not we get that, we'll see. But it's like a lot of backwards cards, like the middle card is backwards. So just hoping. Absolute first off the line goes up this week in 2 days. The starting bid is $1,250. The bottom floor is $500. I feel like people are going to be so starved for new football hobby, that we're just going to see the prices of absolute football be crazy. The one place I know that you can pre-order them on, they are pre-ordering at $600 a box. And if you all remember with absolute football, they ain't worth that. Not one bit. Damn, this is a lot of packs. I feel like I opened a lot more than 24 packs already. All right. The nice thing about the ornamental box is they do have case hits. You can pull micro mosaics. You can pull stained glasses. So every case hit for mosaic, the only thing you can't get is the Genesis, or it doesn't look like Genesis or honeycombs are in play. But then you can get the special short print cookie cards. So the red and white stripes, those don't seem like they're going for as much as I thought they would be, being the initial release. All right, last one of these. Yeah, so signature rookie red squares numbered to 100, holiday suite, introductions, buy store and draft diamonds, hog heaven, rookie wave, Kaboom horizontal. That is what we want. 3 cards in a pack. That is correct. But when you break it into 24 packs, it's 72 cards total. So it's basically a mega box. And we do have looks like we have a relic card in here at least. So good luck, everyone. Here you go. Going to be a lot of flipping, I can tell you that much. All right, we got Hunter Henry. And first one for Chad coming out, Draft Diamonds, Tyrone Tracy. Andrew Macumbo. So these are all insert specials. They're all plaids. So that's kind of interesting. Baker Mayfield, Will Howard, Hog Heaven, rookie for the Steelers. Jordan James, rookie. Saquon Barkley, Pat Bryant, rookie wave for the Broncos. Torrey Horton, Khalil Shakir, Terrence Ferguson. I'm saying it's a buy storm. Oh, the buy storms look better this year. Nice Terrence Ferguson buy storm. Malachi Starks, Xavier Worthy, Tucker Kraft for the Packers. Draft diamonds. Walter Nolan, Trey Benson, Terrence Ferguson, Hog Heaven. Jaden Higgins, Austin Eckler, Travis Hunter, nice rookie wave. So it's your first Travis Hunter absolute card for the Jags. Jags went to Ash. She picked up the Jags in this one. Get that started here. We got a TJ Sanders, Joe Burrow. Introductions suiting up. We'll go left to right on that one. So that'll be Harris for the Chargers. It's a Tez Johnson next there to him. Eric Amanor for the Titans. Audric Estime. Travis Hunter, nice, by Storm. Adrian Smith. Drake May, second year. Introductions of Bring 'em Out. It's going to be a Cam Ward with Jets and Cowboys. Nick Emawari. David Njoku. Dalen Henley for the Chargers. I mean, I tell you, I'd probably be more impressed with these than I was with the Topps cards last year. Sad. Just put a little pile there of Travis Hunter. All right. Luther Burden the third, George Pickens for the Cowboys, Yaya Dobby, draft diamonds, Michael Williams, Laddie McConkey for the Chargers, Ashton Genty by Storm, nice for the Raiders. The card shop, the owner went and bought his own box of Panini Black, and he pulled an absolute nasty number to 25 Ashton Genty rookie auto card. Trying to see if I can make a deal with him to acquire it from him. Donovan Jackson, Breece Hall, Sweet Feet. That is for the Colts, Warren and Leonard. Shamir James, Justin Fields, Jackson Dart. Nice. Hog Heaven. There you go, Chad. One for you. Travis Hunter, base plaid rookie. Let's leave that one up here whenever it wants to focus. Come on. You can do it. There you go. Travis Hunter, rookie. Zay Flowers. Kirk Cousins for the Redskins. Josh Corley Jr. for the Commanders. Caleb Williams. Aaron Jones on the Hog Heaven. Alfred Collins, Garrett Wilson, Tyler Warren by Storm for the Colts. Nice. Cameron Dyke, Malik Neighbors for the Giants. Will Howard, rookie wave for the Steelers. Jordan Birch, Jackson Smith Najiba, Mbuka, rookie wave. Jackson Dart, base rookie. Nice. Another one for Chad. Patty Mahomes, Josh Jacobs, Hog Heaven, Tyler Warren, Luther Burden the third. And, you know, it's not an auto, but he kept asking for one. Here's an Isaac Tesla. What is that, a Santa Claus patch? Holiday suit. I don't even quite understand what we got a patch of. I guess we're going with a Santa hat. Isaac Tesla on the Santa hat card, or Santa suit. All right. I'm just going to set that one to the side. Nick Scorton doesn't want to focus. There we go. Nick Scorton. DK Metcalf. Introductions. Pack Attack for the Green Bay Packers. Dylan Sampson. Alvin Kamara. Walking Tall. Genty and Quinn Ewers. And Shamar Stewart. No kabooms. I can't say I had an expectation to get a kaboom, but it would have been nice. Would have been nice. All right. So now we're going to move into the ornamental boxes. So I'm going to go bottom up. So Matt Marceau is going to get the first box for the Giants. So these are going to be fairly quick because they're only single pack boxes. So, but they do come with ornaments. I will make a bag for you, and I will put your ornament in a bag. So these are our first looks at the ornamental boxes. This is Mosaic. It came out early. This was actually showing as releases November 11th and came out earlier than that. So we got chances at the Cookie Parallels, Ultra Rare Inserts, Stained Glass Micro Mosaic, and more. There's only 6 of these. Travis Hunter is going to be your first ornament. There's your ornament right there. As you can see here, there's everything. Well, focuses. There's everything that you can hit in these. You can hit kaleidoscopes as well. I don't know what Visionary is, but there is autograph chances as well. Scripts, future scripts. I've seen a couple of Travis Hunter autographs come out of these from folks. So as you can see, it's 1 pack. It is not. It's like your old hanger boxes, basically. The other thing we can find in these are rookie variation cards. I've been seeing a lot of rookie variations on these. So, all right, pack number 1. Matt with the Giants. Everyone else with theirs, good luck. Jordan Love, your first look at 2025 Mosaic. Xavier Leggett. Tyler Newbin. Matt's going to get that one. Harold Fannin Jr., rookie. Amarion Hampton for the Chargers on the red and white stripe card. That one's not bad. Let's go ahead and sleeve that. Going to the Chargers. We're going to do Origins for Wednesday, by the way. Let me get these bags set up here. Chad's over here. Matt is his. All right. Keeping it going with this one, we've got Sam Darnold, Notary, Chase Brown, Gabriel Davis on the England games, Tim Brown, and Ramondre Stevenson. And that is what these boxes look like. Box 2, this one is going to go to Ash. The pack. Take the ornament out. As a Patrick Mahomes ornament. I said there's only 6 ornaments. I imagine we will see at least one variation in here. All right, we've got Jalen Hurts. Steve Young, Warren Sapp, Jordan Watkins, Silver, Dak Prescott, Kyle Williams for the Patriots, red and white stripe. Epic Performers, Josh Allen, Stephon Diggs, Trey McBride, and David Njoku. No Giants. Jaws got this one. So we have plenty of these. Like I said, I have a whole other case that's supposed to show up on Wednesday. So as long as we're kind of in this high-end, low-end type realm, I'll just keep kind of working these in. Empty box. And we'll kind of press on. If it's yours, we can burn it. I don't think any of them are yours, unfortunately. Russell Wilson, there's one Giant for. That one's going to Jaws. CJ Stroud, Caden Prather. Oh my goodness. How about a Jackson Dart red and white stripe? Very nice. Jaw. Jaw, I'm a buyer. We can make a deal for this. We can trade some break credit for this card, Jaw. Very nice. That's the one you want. Jackson Dart. I'm just going to put that right there. Very nice, Jaw. Touchdown Masters, George Kittle. Oh. My. Wow, we just pulled that. Okay. How about a Travis Hunter rookie scripts from Mosaic? Oh my. Wow. Yeah, that's big. That's the top 2 autographs that you could get out of this, probably. Good Lord. Ash Gobel hitting it big in the Mosaic ornamentals. Woo! Clip it, send it. Maybe it'll make an If Sports top 10 retail polls. Wow. I did say it. I did call it. Holy cow. Well, and that came from the same box. Damn. Okay. Come on, Micro Mosaic. Holy cow. Will Sheeds, A.A. Brown, Fred Warner, and a Victor Cruz. Holy cow. Ash Gobel, where are you? Car 54, where are you? Wow. I don't think it's pull of the week for Hobby. They got flawless football out, but pull of our week, yeah, probably. Damn. Well, we've had some pretty good breaks tonight between the Tigers card and now a Travis Hunter auto. These boxes are delivering. I may have had to overpay for them, but so far, I'm pretty happy with them. All right, Dennis, this is your pack. I guess I should have picked the other box, right, Dennis? Should have went for the one on the right instead of the one on the left, or whatever it was. All right, Dennis is going to kick it off with a giant on his. Tiki Barber, Taj Spears, Chris Olave, Jadon Blue for the Cowboys, Jakeers Hunter for the Rams on the red, white, and blue. Brian Thomas Jr., Touchdown Masters, Jameer Sherwood, Audric Esteen, Zach Ertz, and Tua knows how to throw an interception, Tagovailoa. I need to pop the ornament out of that one. Wow. That was unexpected. That could defeat all of the autographs in the black box, too. But this is also why I wanted a case. Ash. You can tell Thomas that he should have picked the Jags because you just got a Travis Hunter autograph. That is all yours. That is huge. Where's that one? Oh, pop that one out. Pop that one out. How the box was in this? It's all yours. There it is. Well, Ash might have fainted. By the way, the ornament out of the box I retrieved it was a Jamar Chase. Okay, so Spencer. Does that work for you, Ash? Is that card okay? It's all right? All right, pull this ornament off these things. Another Jamar Chase. Empty box. We have plenty more of these to come still. Plenty more of these boxes to come. The Mosaic's like not even really showing it's going to release until like next year at this point too. All the rest of the Mosaic. So again, Chad, I'm going to keep saying it, but thank you, Chad, for letting us know. All right. Spencer Sharp has this one for the Giants. Cooper Kupp, Kenny Clark, Gray Zabel, Jaden Higgins for the Texans. Brian Burns on the bang for the Giants. That will go to Spencer. Tank Bigsby, Eric Allen, Deion Branch, Randy Moss, and Greg Zerlin. Surprised we haven't seen a rookie variation yet. All right. Now we are on to Sean Chambers. Another Travis Hunter ornament. Empty box. Not that there's going to be much more if you possibly go buy one box. Man. I love opening me Mosaic. Mosaic is definitely one of my top favorite products, especially the retail stuff. Roethlisberger, Derrick Henry, getting close, hon. Darnell Mooney, Jaden Higgins, rookie. Malik Williams, red, white, parallel. Ashton Genty, notary, nice one. Bryce Young, German Games, Thurman Thomas, Robert Brazil, and Odell Beckham Jr. I got one small break to do after this, but I've got 3 boxes left, and they're all one packers. Put that Genty back here. All right. So now we all just need is an Ashton Genty auto pulled, and 30. I'd say 30 minutes, just to be on the safe side. Empty box. A Dak Prescott. Is there only 6? Yeah, collect all 6. Empty box. And CJ Stroud. You got CJ Stroud cards, I would start selling because he's looking rough. Here we go. This one is for me for the Giants. Marshall Faulk, Jerry Jeudy, Abdul Carter rookie. Oh, I'll take that. That's not bad. Mason Graham for the Browns, red, white. Jalen Milroe, notary. Oh, why not have 2 autographs? How about a Darnell Washington for the Steelers? Pittsburgh going to Joe Koki-Shuba. Hit 2 autographs in this stuff. Jeez, I am really glad I bought this as a case. Jerome Bettis, David Montgomery, Mean Joe Green, and Tony Pollard. I am really glad I did this as a case, and I did not do this as like loose boxes, because I had looked at some people with some loose box prices, but I decided the case was better, and the case is not disappointing. Wow. Darnell Washington scripts for the Steelers. Damn. Okay, last ornamental box. These boxes have been really good. For a 1-pack box, for the upcharge I had to pay on them, I'd say so far they've been worth it. All right, this one is Jaw. Another Jamar Chase. I don't think we got all 6. I feel like we're missing somebody. Empty box. All right. Here we go. Good luck. Last mosaic box for this break. Zira Franklin, Trent Dilfer, Largent Blout, Bouchanel, Teuton, Colston Loveland, Monroe St. Brown, Michael Vick, Cam Scottaboo, and that is a rookie variation Cam Scottaboo. So Jaw hits the Jackson Dart, red, white, and blue, and then he gets the Cam Scottaboo rookie variation. Jaw did well with the Giants tonight. Kenneth Walker III and Anthony Richardson with an orbital fracture. And that is mosaic. All right, here we go. Your Panini Black. I had to pull this one back from the shop because my delivery was a little bit late for me putting it in, so it's okay. We still got chances at big cards. All right. Here we go. Go ahead and grab something to place this on. I believe wow. I don't know if that's what I think it is. Well, let's kick that off for Joe Kokishuba. That is that a white knight? Is that a white knight card? I'm trying to figure out what that is. That's a Cam Scottaboo for the New York Giants. That's a solid sale. I feel like that's a white knight, but I don't know for sure. Wow, very nice. White Knight Cam Scottaboo. All right, Joe. Let's make a deal. White Knight Cam Scottaboo. Damn, I wish I got the Giants in the black. Joe and John Maguire. Very nice. All right, let's just march on through the rest of this, I guess. For the Chiefs, 80 of 99. Anybody have 80 tonight? God, I almost forgot about the serial number stuff. Damn, we had some freaking monsters tonight. That is Jalen Royals for the Chiefs. And next auto out is going to be Mikael Williams for the 49ers, 119 of 149. Going to the San Francisco 49ers. Very nice. And if you're a Minnesota Vikings fan, you're going to like this next card. Oh my God, you got to be kidding me. I just saw the next card. 33 of 50. Nobody had 33. How about a Jordan Addison? Ash, are you still on? Ash, are you still here? Because Ash, if you are still here, move the dart over. You're going to definitely, if you liked the Travis Hunter autograph, you're definitely going to like the next one. How about a Travis Hunter 22 of 50 components, triple patch for the Jaguars? Jaguars have a break. Wow, 22. And we had 2 winners for 22 on the credit. Brian Tanner and TJ Wilson. You each get $5 break credit for that card. Wow. Yeah, we hit some monsters tonight. Good Lord. That is disgusting. That is some really nasty patches in there. So I'm going to say again, event, yeah, blah, blah, blah. You know the rules. Oh, you just put 2 and 2 together. There's your rookie patch autograph. Geez, have yourself a break tonight. Holy cow. The fire was out tonight. Holy cow. All right, let's do a recap. That was a really, really, really good break. Nothing to shake my head about on that one. That was fantastic. All right, Jalen Royals, 80 and 99 are ornament cards. Jamar Chase, Dak Prescott, Travis Hunter, Jamar Chase, Patrick Mahomes, Travis Hunter. We had a Travis Hunter plaid base, Tyler Warren by Storm, rookie wave, Amir Ibuka, and Isaac Tesla on the Santa Claus relic. Amarion Hampton on the red-white variation or parallel. Cam Scattaboo rookie variation going to Jaw. Jaw also hit the red and white variation for the Giants. Jackson Dart, super nice. Travis Hunter, rookie wave by Storm and rookie wave. Ashton Genty, notary and by Storm. Mikael Williams, 119 of 149, dual patch auto for the 49ers. And then autographs coming out of Mosaic. Out of 8 boxes, hit 2 autographs. Darnell Washington and freaking monster Travis Hunter. $163.50 was the last sale. Well, I say that's a pretty good sale with only an upside right now. Super awesome one there. And then out of black, Jordan Addison, 33 of 50 auto. The nasty 3-patch card of Travis Hunter, 22 of 50. And the case hit White Knight of Cam Scattaboo. Joe Kokishuba, I am a buyer. Let me know what we can do for this one. Joe and Jaw, let me know. All right, we are going to transition now to just make sure I get those 2 Giants cards moved. We are going to transition over and do our Trinity Flash Break. All right, so we had Andrew, Phil T, Brian T, Tony. Those are the spots. We're going to random that list, and we're going to random the hits. And then in that order, we're also going to random the base cards. So we're going to do our Flash Break to end our night. Assumed everybody paid for their spots. If you didn't, please make sure you go do so. in this. We're going to just jump right on into it because everyone is in the stream. So here we go. We're doing our Leaf Trinity. We got 8 cards in here, 2 base cards, and 6 autographs. We are hoping to find the elusive booklet that has not come out of the case yet. I do know a guy bought 2 boxes this weekend of Trinity. So I don't know if the 2 boxes he grabbed happen to have the booklet, but we'll see. All right, let's see. Did we get a booklet? No booklet, but very thick, to say the least. No booklet in this one, sadly. Empty box, but I may grab one of the other ones out of the shop. And we'll do it again. All right. So we're going to do the 2 base cards. They will be random off. Got a Jared Jones, 3 of 7. Looks like a Nationals player or a Reds player. 3 of 7 on that one. Anybody have 3? Nobody had 3. I am paying attention to the serial number. 3 of 7. Let's do a little spacer here. All right, Dylan Drayling, 22. So another $5 of break credit going to TJ and Brian. Congrats, you guys, and another $5 break credit to you. Doesn't want to focus. There we go. 22.49. Mark that down. All right. First auto out. That is going to be a Miguel Bleis, 34 of 99. So that'll be hit number 1. I'm going to go basically top to bottom in here. I'm almost done. Okay. 34.99, Miguel Bleis. Second auto out. That is a Tyson Lewis, 4 of 10. Tyson Lewis, 4 of 10. This break's not bad when you know you're going to get something out of it. Next out, it's going to be an acetate. That is a Kyle DeBarge, 74 of 99, Kyle DeBarge. So one thing I've liked about Leaf is that even when you start to feel like your cards are kind of meh, since they're hand collated, you always seem like you get something good coming out of it. Kyle DeBarge, 74.99. Number 4 coming out. That is a Ryan Waldschmidt, 19 of 99. Ryan Waldschmidt, anybody have 19? Dennis had 19. Dennis gets $5 break credit. Ryan Waldschmidt. And now we're down to the last 2 cards, which typically are the best 2. So we've got a patch auto and then something else. It is not a 101. Wow, I don't know who the player is, but the patch is disgusting. That is a nasty patch right there. Focus. 15 out of 15. I think he's a Dodger. Keelan Lindsay with a disgusting patch. That is awesome. What a nasty patch that is. Kellen Lindsay, 15 of 15. I think that's one of the ones y'all want. That's a good one. Very nice. And the last card coming out from this one. If I can get a hold of it. Does not want to move. Oh, very nice. For the Detroit Tigers, Kevin McGonigal. 40 of 49. Oh, 15. Wait. Dennis had two numbers? Hold on, I have to scroll back here. Did Dennis have two numbers? Or did I have a different Dennis written down? Dennis, you had two numbers. Wait a second. You can't put two numbers twice. Well, you got one or the other. Because there was 15 or 19. So Dennis only gets one $5 break credit. Kevin McGonigal, 40 of 49. Very nice. Another sweet rookie prospect right there. Another one you want. So bottom two, the two you want. This is a nice box. Real nice box. All right. So there are your top 6 hits. So I'm going to go ahead. We're going to run a we're going to run a shark race because I liked the shark race. So I'm going to put the names in. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the hits in first, actually. So let me update it. So number 1, I'm going to switch your screens over so you can see it. Wow. All right. So card number 1 is going to be a Miguel Bleis. Auto. Number 2 is going to be Tyson Lewis. Number 3 is going to be Kyle DeBarge. Number 4 is going to be Ryan Waldschmidt. Number 5 is going to be Kellen Lindsay. And number 6 is going to be Kevin McGonigal. All right. So we're going to run this race. This is going to determine the order of the hits. We got 6 spots here. So we're going to run this first, and then I'm going to run the names list because I'm going to run it again to see who gets the 2 base cards. All right. There is your Sharks. There is your time. So this is going to determine the order at which you want your spot to finish in. So if Kellen Lindsay finishes in the first spot, then you want to finish first in the next race. And if the list finishes last, then you want to finish dead last. But Tyson Lewis is going to take the first spot here. Tyson Lewis going to take spot 1. All right, we're going to copy those results. I'm going to put them in my handy dandy spreadsheet. So we're going to remove that. I'm going to put that right here. So those are the hits order. Put up my other spreadsheet. Oh, pasted that somewhere else too. Yeah, paste that there. All right. There. All right. So now I'm going to put the names in for the shark race. So we're going to reset it. So I got Andrew Huther first. Phil T second. Andrew third. Fourth is Brian T. Fifth is Tony N. Sixth is Chad N. All right. So there is your set. You are number 4. So we're going to random this now. So based on that list, if you want the Kellen Lindsay, you want to finish 5th. If you want the Kevin McGonigal, you want to finish 2nd. All right. So there you all are. You are on the list. You are going to run the race. So we're going to set your time. All right. Here you go. So 2nd and 5th are where you want to be. And you're off. Then we're going to rack and stack and reload this to figure out who gets the base card. The Jared Jones will be first, and the Dylan Railing will be second. 2nd and 5th is what you want to be. You don't want to be first. You don't want to be last. You want to be those big cards right there. Tony's taking a commanding lead here, and he's running away from everybody. And you're finishing over. Is as so. Tony, Brian, Phil, Chad, Andrew. And there you go. All right, we're going to rack and stack, and we're going to do it again. So Tony N is going to get the Tyson Lewis. Brian Tanner is going to get the Kevin McGonigal. Phil Trokey is going to get the Kyle DeBarge. Chad Nugent's going to get the Ryan Waldschmidt. And Andrew is going to get the Kellen Lindsay and the Miguel Blease auto. All right, so we're going to rack and stack this again. Yeah, you're in there. You're Brian T. You got the Kevin McGonigal card. Are you way behind again? All right, so we're going to rack and stack this again. Erase it again. So top 2 are going to get the base card here. We're running it again. So Jared Jones first. Dylan Railing second. And your winners for the 2 base cards are going to be Tony and Brian. You will get the 2 base cards. So Jared Jones and Dylan Drailing. All right, and that is your break for this night. Congrats to everybody. We will be back again on Wednesday night. I'm going to put a poll up about WWE. I'm going to try to redo that break. I'm thinking about doing it as a pick your letter, but as a paid, like you get to pick your letter, but the corresponding price for that letter. I've seen a breakdown of stuff, and so I might do that. I'll just do a breakdown of prices with respect to that letter. So, but otherwise, We'll have football again. We'll have another Kaboom or Absolute Christmas box. We'll have another 8 Mosaic boxes, and we will do Origins on Wednesday. So I've got a couple other products. I got some more Panini Black coming, and I have another Glory of the Game coming. So, but all right, y'all. I hope you all have a great night. I hope you all have a great week, and we'll catch you all back here on Wednesday night. Otherwise, we'll catch you all later.